And Kegels.
Remix. In a world filled with struggle. Last time on World of Darkness.
In when they basically, my crew members gave me an ultimatum.
Yeah.
Either do it this way or we're not following you. So I gave them an ultimatum: either follow me or you die. And I lost half my crew and left the planet. Because the other half, including my hunter-killer droid, decided to stick with me. And we ended up killing off the rest of the team.
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't your HK droid stay with you? I mean...
Yeah, he was mine, actually.
It's like, oh, death.
Yeah, I actually did hack him, by the way, Dan, in the game. Because you didn't find that out unless you actually were able to hack him. And I did hack him. And I actually accessed memory banks. I'm like, wait a minute. This is mine. Oh, he was so funny. Meatbag. And we're back.
Welcome back.
Back again.
Shady's back!
Tell a friend. Please, no, really, tell a friend.
Yeah.
Share this. Like it.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
And hit the bell in the corner.
And then post on all of your social media.
Do your best to outdo the Sith who are disliking our video right now.
What?
Maybe they were the ones that are cutting the live feed when we're doing live on YouTube. But yes, we're back for another session. After last week, which was a 3.5, 4 hour combat.
That I wasn't a part of.
You were there in spirit.
We're talking about you took over the other NPCs.
You almost got his NPC killed.
Hey, you're welcome.
What can I say? Hey, you're welcome.
I almost got them killed, but I almost didn't. Well, I did. No.
Yeah, but they all left.
They all left.
Yeah.
Well, at least they all did leave.
I didn't kill your NPC.
Instead of just having a hole dug for their funeral pyre.
We've already had that happen once.
Yep.
You dug your own hole.
Hey, now Ogini can have the aspect through lightsaber at Anakin Skywalker once.
Yeah.
That's about all Anakin pretty much did.
No. I didn't. I wasn't. Why would I ever say anything?
I see what's happening.
Oh.
Face to face with greatness and it's strange. You don't even know how you feel. It's adorable. Well, it's nice to see that humans never change. Open your eyes like space.
That's him entertaining himself.
Yeah.
As he plays for Corvus.
That was Skymax's actual
That was
voice.
how I got the Trade Federation to be okay with me.
Yeah.
Alright, this is a follow-up from last week real quick here.
You realize if you follow in his footsteps, you're going to have your armor broken at some point.
Yeah.
Skymax didn't see that part of it.
Follow-up from last week. You hatched a plan to get rid of the bounty on Kyberious. And everything seemed to be going according to plan until things didn't.
Everything
Until
was
hell-
Until
fine.
Anakin screwed it up again.
Everything
Well,
was fine.
Until
There was a bounty hunter, and then an Anakin and then another Anakin.
Luckily, Anakin took out said bounty hunter.
He did. And has given Corvus a new side quest.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, you have a new side quest?
Yep.
Don't worry, everything's fine.
Yeah.
Sounds like I should.
It all
let you pick
involved,
me up.
we had what, Jedi, Sith,
Yep.
clone troopers, ship battle, because it wasn't in
elevator.
space.
Yeah, we basically condensed all of the movies into one.
Pretty much. And yeah, it was pretty exciting. You guys can check that out, the whole 4 hours of it last combat.
Don't worry. Eventually we'll release a video where we cut out all of the parts where we were actually doing combat.
And then it's a 5-minute video. We just want just a dialogue, just a cutscenes.
Yeah. I've watched
I mean,
those.
it's just the after credit, for the next one, right?
Yeah.
Start going Marvel on these ourselves.
Exactly. So, essentially, it's what happened. And with us tonight, we have Kyberious, played by Matt.
Hoorah.
Corvus, played by Dan. And Skymax, who may actually show up in this session, played by John.
Hey,
Hi, Skymax.
Knights of Sky High.
Sky High. I'm Skymax. I'm from Sky High.
That was a good movie.
Jeez.
That's what they called the
It was
training program.
it was
It was
alright.
right up there with Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
In 3D, though. That was in 3D.
Yeah, it was.
That's before 3D was big.
That one had Antonio Banderas.
All of them had him in it.
Yeah. That's what made him good.
Oh, Machete was in one of them.
Machete!
Or two of them.
Oh, was he the bus driver? I'm trying to remember.
I just know he was in it.
Sorry, I can't get past seeing him in all of the shark movies.
Sylvester Stallone was in one of them. I think it was number 3. Maybe was it 3? Yeah, he was the bad guy in one of them.
I want to say Machete was in Three-Headed Shark Attack.
One of these days we're gonna run that kind of game where you guys just play
Just a sci-fi
actors.
game? Oh, just play the actor
Yeah.
who's in the movie.
And then we'll just run a game. We'll do it like Expendable style.
So whenever there's a TPK, we can just say cut, and then no one's dead.
Yeah. Cut. That's all raw. I'll spin the fake. Rewind that scene and redo. Take it from the top.
Moving back to the game.
Okay, I need to play that game now.
We'll run as a one-shot later.
I'm sure Sean will like it. So we can
No,
roleplay.
that's what we'll do whenever we actually have a wipe in this game. And suddenly that game starts.
I heard wipe and I was like, huh?
Or since you're in between sessions, just create a card game called Magic the Gathering.
Hey, why
Play while you wait for your character to respawn.
Why create what we can just play? Yeah. Didn't bring my deck. Oh well.
You have your phone though.
Yeah, but I can't play it on my phone. I could.
Should have bought your computer.
Excuse me.
Anyway.
Moving on. So now, Corvus, you, after the battle, you were talking with Obi-Wan. And what did you decide?
I decided that it would probably be best if my knights got a ride with him back to the core to help spread the good word of the Mandalorians.
So you're an evangelical Mandalorians.
Well, more like Mandalorian witnesses.
Man, those are so annoying.
They knock on your planet. Say, hey, can we come in and share the good news?
Of course, the plane has a big old neon sign, no soliciting.
not soliciting. I'm trying to save you. We're offering our services as bodyguards. Which is the new direction that I'm going in. Because
Security.
I've been retained on a somewhat more than sizable bounty to fight off other bounty hunters since Anakin is hurt again.
That man stays hurt.
That's how you piss somebody off good so that they can be stronger.
What doesn't kill you makes you strong.
So you can just.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
He's like the Goku of Star Wars.
More like Vegeta, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vegeta would work better.
Well, he's kind of a combination because he
He's-
keeps almost getting killed.
He's kind of like Vegeta in Cell, essentially.
He doesn't actually absorb anybody.
No, but when he comes back, he's always.
If he was Cell, you wouldn't know where Bones is
He just doesn't know when to quit.
because he would
Like
have
Vegeta.
eaten Bones.
Yeah, he really doesn't know when to quit.
So he's like Gogeta.
I'm not going to say what he actually would have done with Bones
Right.
because I'm just going to say that he would have eaten him.
No, he would have made him in Skymax.
All right.
Tigger.
Incidentally, I noticed Anakin has a tail now.
Crossover.
Heard he was building an arena out on one of those planets,
Star Wars Fighter Z.
challenging all the strongest Force users in the galaxy.
Did you know there wasn't actually a Star Wars fighting game?
Yep.
It was on the. Was it
PS2?
Genesis?
Genesis.
Oh, you're talking
yeah.
about-
Was
Oh,
it Genesis?
wow.
Yeah.
That's way back.
Yeah, it was way back, but there was an actual like Street Fighter style Star Wars game.
See, I didn't have a Sega Genesis. I had a Game Boy.
Man, I
Actually,
had Gamecast.
I'll tell you what. That will be our our trivia for tonight.
What?
If you can name what system that game was on.
Oh gosh, I have no idea.
What, Sega Genesis?
I don't know if it was on Genesis. I'm actually about to look it up right now.
Was it the Sega Saturn? I'm going with the Saturn.
What I'm going to do here is I'm going to give you the one that it's not, and then that one onwards, towards the modern ones, are out of it. But anything before it could be it.
Oh. N64.
Okay?
GameCube?
Alright, I got it.
Gamecast, man.
Oh, yes, I remember playing it now on that. Okay. No, it's, actually, GameCube on, it's not.
Yeah, I knew that.
Anything before GameCube.
So it's either the N64.
That could be Dreamcast, Sega Saturn,
You're
PlayStation.
saying words that I was too poor to know.
See, I knew of Dreamcast, and honestly, I feel that's where it is. So I'm gonna go Dreamcast. You go Sega Genesis.
I'm going Sega Saturn.
All right. So it's one Sega Saturn,
'Cause I
one
actually
Sega
had a
Genesis,
Sega
and one
Saturn.
Dreamcast.
I actually had a Sega Saturn. I got it when the library was very large,
Yeah.
as it was going out.
How do you
It's like going and buying the PS2 now.
Right.
Oh no. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to find the
I love the heck out of that game.
So what's the answer?
Sega Saturn.
Saturn?
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast? What about you, sir?
Had one of the largest libraries before PlayStation 2.
Genesis? PlayStation.
What?
You were right, John. You
As I
just
was
changed your
saying-
answer, though.
As I was saying PS2, I was like, PlayStation.
It
That
was
was a game
PlayStation.
Yeah.
It was. I can't even pronounce it. Star Wars Master of Tears Kasi? I can't even say it. No wonder nobody knew about the game.
Right.
Huh?
Oh well. It's another one that we just missed. Oh.
No, listen to this, okay? This is the premise of it. Set in Star Wars universe, the Emperor seeks retaliation for the destruction of the Death Star and recruits the mysterious Arden Lin to battle in the art of Teras Kasi, an unarmed combat discipline,
Yeah.
against leaders of the Rebel Alliance. The game features Star Wars Legends characters including the Emperor's hand-turned Jedi, Mara Jade.
Yeah.
That's the premise.
Oh, I would totally play that. Right now.
You could play as a Tusken Raider.
I have a PS2. I could probably actually play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
You want to know what its score was?
Is it on Amazon?
Game Informer gave it a 6.75. GameSpot 4.4 out of 10. IGN 4 out of 10. GameZilla gave it an 84 out of 100.
What's it called again?
Star Wars Masters of Terrace Kasi? I can't say it. They got the freaking accent marks on. I don't even know how it goes.
Kasi?
Yeah.
That is a $29 game on PlayStation right now.
Whoa!
No, that's the guide. $30 guide for a $65 video game.
That sounds about right.
Hey, call Ronnie up, see if he has it in stock.
Yeah. Also, they had Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the trivia for tonight.
And nobody got it.
Nobody got it.
Excuse me for a moment.
I got it
need to make a
first.
phone.
And then
John had it.
He did.
But then I
He could have got everybody a point.
Yeah. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have listened to Matt, but I
For
did.
once.
For the one time I shouldn't have listened to Matt.
Anyways, back to the game.
Yep.
Skymax has been talking with the Trade Federation with hopes of helping this planet establish an economy and also a presence in the actual galaxy.
Yeah.
Other than a wasteland.
Are they
Yeah.
still fighting?
Not even, they're not fighting. That's why I'm able to do what I'm doing.
Oh. But anyways, you're doing that, and Kyberious, you were retreating.
Yes.
You're going to a retreat? Seems like a good time for a massage. Possibly a spa day.
Sith do
Yeah.
team building exercises.
Get your nails did.
Yeah.
Usually involves lightning.
I believe it's a retreat to Sereno. No?
Yes, well, on your way there, you received a communication.
I heard a quick lava dip usually helps.
So, and then
And he just dipped his toes in. He'll be alright though.
are you sure this is the back to tank? It's a little warmer than usual.
Yes, my apprentice. Yes.
This is like elbow deep into lava like this. Come on in. It's fine.
It's like, I mean, it's only like, feels like home to me, but you know, come on in. You can come test out the waters. It actually feels a little cool.
Feels like when I was forged.
Feels a little cool to me. Come on in.
All right.
Geology jokes.
You sent a message to Corvus.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did send a message to you.
Oh, did I receive?
I believe it was on last Sunday.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
That one.
And that went down, and things happened.
Yeah.
Off camera.
Off camera, yeah. Essentially, for those at home, what happened was I received, Darth Kyberious received a message from Count Dooku himself inviting him to the planet of Sereno because he was astonished at how we handled the Jedi situation. He said I had a certain amount of time to respond, and I ultimately did respond, and I'm heading there now. Before I left, I contacted Corvus over here to kind of re-strengthen our bonds here after that little mix-up with Anakin losing his leg, on purpose at this point.
So it's not too late to apologize.
No, it's not. Because
It's too late.
and essentially, and essentially, I
Good
told
song.
him where I was going, and if I don't return
It's a
within
bit off key, sorry.
if I don't return or don't remain in contact for such a period of time, he will take over what is left of the Sith army. as I have seen him as a capable leader.
Who is Anakin?
Yeah. Him.
Oh, you. Oh, I was about to say, like, isn't Anakin almost dead?
Anakin is
You
not
know
a
what?
leader.
Thanks to Baghdad, he's not anywhere near almost dead.
It's a good thing that Bacta exists because Anakin is
Anakin would have
really...
died a long
Hopefully
time.
that planet doesn't get polluted.
Was this your response?
Wow.
Don't choke on your aspirations.
Yeah. Does Matt have to roll war in order to recognize that song?
So
Pop culture.
when the lawyer showed up with his will, that is the
Can I just
cut
roll
to
pop
a
culture
last
tonight?
name.
RJ hands you a data pad.
So as soon as the lawyer showed up with the will, giving me power of attorney over the entire Sith army,
Yes.
I immediately put out a hit on.
I mean, it's already 3 mil. What are you talking about?
trying to curb.
What you do is, you get the location. Then you send out to all your buddies that are bounty hunters. Say, okay, you know,
Finder's fee.
first come, first serve.
By the way, there's a finder's fee of
And whoever wins gets the bounty.
yeah.
But of course, there's also a side note on that with if he takes it up, he must also then take vengeance on
Yeah.
anyone who.
Which, I mean, as long as it's not a Mandalorian that kills you, I don't care.
Well, what if it is a Mandalorian? Then what you gonna do?
Then hopefully I win.
Speaking of
The
Mandalorian,
duel of honor.
Speaking of Mandalorian.
You killed my friend. Prepare to die.
Yep.
Today.
I definitely foresee that happening.
What, dying?
Incidentally,
No, prepare to die.
Oh.
I saw a YouTube video about how you should actually fight with a lightsaber, and it doesn't include this. It's
Yeah, let me the thrusting weapon, yes.
because you don't want to be anywhere near your blade.
That's why you get used to the way the field is shifting it.
Yeah, but you also are putting them way closer to your blade.
can you use the force to handle your blade? And
Yes.
Kind of like just do
Essentially,
what you would do
You
in
can
your hand. but
use-
with the force.
Essentially, yes. The
There's a
In
there's
canon.
a chick that did that on what was the planet in the one where you're playing Vader's apprentice.
Starkiller?
She's got like 3 lightsabers that she uses.
yeah, I know which
They
one you're
just
talking
fly
about.
in
It's
and
force
hit you.
unleashed. I can't remember if it's 1 or 2.
That sounds like a good force.
Yeah. I've been looking for that one.
Hey, Vader did some of that in a previous Star Wars game.
Yeah, it's a combination.
The Ultimate
of,
Vader.
It's a combination of force push with lightsaber throw. With the multi-target ability
Lightsaber
stacked
push.
on top of it.
So you can basically.
What I do is I throw it and then I bend safe.
Force of light. No, really.
Throw it and bend the saber.
Alright. So, he sent you all that information, Corvus.
Yes. And
Meanwhile, you had an arrangement with Obi-Wan.
yes.
And he actually gave... They found a location of the ship in the body.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, because they have a ship in orbit that has really good sensors. And it's like, it's right there, guys.
Really, it's that kind of ship.
Found it.
My own personal ship has those kind of sensors.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go that way and retrieve
Gotcha.
La Cible.
Are you going to go catch up with Skymax first?
Uh,
Since it's pretty much on the way to Mandalore?
I mean, the ship is in orbit here, though, right?
What? What ship?
The one with the body.
You talking about the bounty hunter ship?
Yeah.
No, it actually crashed.
Ah.
Oh.
Well, before I leave the planet, I'm planning on going.
Yeah, you see, it entered the system, and then Anakin followed it because nobody was getting on comms.
Yeah.
So he ended up firing on it, and Then when the ship crashed, he ended up going toe to toe with a bounty hunter.
A very special bounty.
So Django had whiplash from the airbags hitting him in the face. That's why he couldn't fight.
Aren't they?
Salvage it, rebuild. What?
You should totally tow it.
So
So you should totally tow it. Get it towed to
Now
the
that's there's a good thing
shop.
I'm not there because I'm really bad with duct tape.
we'll just
But
tape it to the wing.
do you catch up with Skymax on the way?
Not on the way to the body.
No, I mean after you're going back to Mandalore, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll be on the way to
Because
Mandalore.
looking for survivor family.
Next of kin.
type.
You gotta go check the records.
Got to see his lawyer.
You gotta go. Oh, actually,
Find out if he had a will.
Concord Dawn,
See if I was in it.
but
That should
is
be.
that? See if you're in it.
Did
Everything has to say Anakin is what the old rule says.
It was my mother's uncle's father. What? Is that how we're related?
Ah, yes, we were very close. He was the best friend of my friends, ex-roommates, brothers, cousins, dads,
Yes.
ex-stepmom.
Yes.
Mandalorians are very complicated that way.
Starting to sound like his plane over there. Crucible.
Oh, speaking of Crucible, I was looking for it on the map.
Oh,
And
it's right over.
Yeah, it's out there in the outer
it's-
room.
Yeah, the
It's in the
closest.
unexplored regions.
The closest what?
I was looking for Basically, I was looking on the Star Wars wiki, and it says in the Tion hegemony is the Raxus system and other planets is Crucible, and the Tion hegemony and Raxus are in S5. So maybe Crucible could be in S5.
That's
Just
yeah.
somewhere.
It's just so backordered they don't even put it on the map.
Yeah, it's like, why would you even want to go there?
You gotta zoom in a little bit more.
I'm gonna put Crucible on the map.
It's the planet where they send all the nuclear waste to.
Yeah.
All the nuclear testing goes out there.
Actually, if you can find Camino, you get a bonus point.
Oh, I know where Camino is.
Obi-Wan found Camino.
Lost the planet you have.
Hey, I found Camino.
El Camino?
I found a Camino.
Does it have a bed?
I meant on the galaxy map itself.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
looking at it.
You are?
Yeah.
He-
It's
he
Where's
went-
that?
S15.
S15?
Yes. It's in the
He went-
upper left corner of S15. Coming up.
Camino, yep. There you go.
It's a puddle jump away from his home planet.
Yeah, it's like 10 squares away.
Yep.
It's literally on like the southern portion of the galaxy, or southeast portion of the galaxy.
Alright.
So,
While you're doing all that,
but yes, I am planning on going by
Gotcha.
and Skymax up on the way
Cool.
to
well,
Mandalore.
let's focus on Kyberious.
Whee!
He's going solo, right?
Semi-solo.
Semi-solo.
You're flying. So
I mean,
What ship are you taking?
Are you with Ben?
I'm just in the Night Phantom.
Okay, so you're taking your ship.
Yeah, just my ship.
Are
Your
you
ship.
by any chance with Ben?
Alright. And who are you taking with you?
I mean, Anakin's, still sitting in the back getting punished.
Well,
Only having one leg.
He's still in the back of the tank.
Yeah, he's only got one leg, so.
I'll
that's what
put
he
you in
gets.
the back to tank, but I got this
Um,
taser hooked up to it.
That is
Yeah, I
terrible.
definitely have
The gel doesn't conduct electricity, sir.
my standard array of bones, along with let's see, I think it's 20 other
Do you still have this?
just regular
No.
minions.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Nothing.
Alright, so to Sereno
Before
you
you go
go.
on your journey.
Alright.
It's a long journey.
And then, of course, on your way there, you send a message to Corvus and everything.
Yeah.
I'm sending you my secret coordinates.
I'm sending you my secret coordinates. If a bounty hunter shows up, I know it was you. They're monitoring my comms.
Better yet,
It's at the place where we first met.
send all bounty hunters to my location.
Hey. That way you can take care of everybody at once.
There's a lot of Mandalors.
Sir, we're surrounded. Excellent. We can fire in any direction.
Alright. So you get to Serena. Okay, you pop out of hyperspace there, and you're immediately greeted by a graveyard.
Yep.
There wreckage upon wreckage all around.
Hell, you're asking.
I'm smiling as I see it all.
Yes.
My word.
Yes. Since most of it's your ships.
My very hard work.
Oh.
Good thing it came easy.
You see some salvage crews out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're salvaging, kind of moving everything around, and
Like
so you're
two-headed
kind of flying through the debris and everything.
Is that
So,
a good thing or a bad thing?
all right.
Depends on whether you're.
And of course, as soon as you enter the system, you get hailed.
Yep.
So
Okay, the back.
And it's from a droid too, by the way, not even from the count.
Of course it's not. Answer.
And of course, it's a droid in a robotic voice. He says, "State your business."
The Counts knows my business.
Roger.
And he's reading your identification currently on your ship. What you have it set up as what? As the Night Phantom, do you have it scrambled?
I have it scrambled, but I do give my name so he can inform due
Yes.
to that I'm here. I
Gotcha.
prefer to keep it scrambled.
That works. Checking through the list.
Scrambled is better than running.
Yep.
Then the droid responds,
I prefer Sunnyside.
"You're on the list. Please proceed to these coordinates."
I go. I follow the course.
Sends you the coordinates. And you fly through and you see that they still have somewhat of a defense fleet left.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 was really, really good, like Empire style.
Yeah.
What would it look like now?
2.
2? Okay.
So more rebel style.
Yes. So you fly down and it's a beautiful planet, by the way.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Would have been a
Planet.
shame.
If something had happened to it.
We tried. We didn't send enough to begin with.
And
Maybe if we built a large ship, something like a Death Star.
no.
I
You
still
need a
have a-
Star of Death.
I still have a lot of my very, very
Copyright, very
big shit.
important. Sir.
It is, very much.
I'm thinking we get more of a Death Moon. Smaller, more maneuverable.
Has a bumper sticker. That's no moon.
It's Mega May.
If you can read this, you're too close.
That would be a good bumper sticker for the Death Star.
If you can read this, you're within tractor beam range.
If you can read this, it's too late.
Any closer and you're going to be all the gone.
This way to reactor core. Let's follow that, guys. Alright. So the coordinates they give you
Ding dong.
lands you at Ding Dong.
Those are good, but I
So the
like
coordinates they
better.
give you are ding dong. I ain't gotta find those.
Shamalabading-dong. Bobby!
I don't know if it works.
No, I
It
can't.
works on my PC.
It's barbecue.
It's low recording. You guys?
He's just giving you your last
Yeah.
side.
We were going to like John said, it was going to be that Copen and different, but
May the force be with
traffic
you.
was nagging around the thing, so like
Right.
probably not going to.
Made
Is it like this?
Yeah.
So,
Is it like this
and
or
then
this?
I got cleared up right after I called him and asked him to put the orders in.
No,
It's
that's
just
nice.
like your place
They
of
tried to
orient
reply it.
onto a pad, but you only have
So you-
3 fingers.
You land on the coordinates. The coordinates they give you are actually right next to the castle, actually.
Yep.
Personal invitation. As you land, you drop the ramp, and of course you're greeted by droids.
Hey,
A
droids.
battalion of them. And
Make sure to say hi.
B2 battle droids, B1 battle droids, things you've already seen. And of course 2 of the B1s walk up to the ramp. What do you do?
I don't even acknowledge them. I just walk.
You're gonna get their feelings hurt.
Because I assume I know where I'm going at this point once I get to the front door.
Just you?
It's Me, Bones, and 5 of mine. I'll take 5.
You won't take
Alright.
anything?
No, he's still recuperating.
Well, as you're
Well,
walking,
you know what? I will take Anakin, but one of the
Let's
other guys
roll
has to walk
Anakin
with
out.
him, so it's 6 of my guys with Anakin.
Let's roll Anakin's back to tank, man.
all right. So, as you walk by them, they're talking to you. Said, "Follow us," and you walk right past them.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. And then your others start walking, and then all of a sudden the droids all stiffen up, and they start getting ready to ready their arms.
Okay.
And so the B1s tell you, said, "Excuse me."
Why do you hinder me?
Says, "Orders are for you only."
Man.
Me and my droid, then. The rest of me stay.
They look at each other. Does that count?
He is one of your brothers, I believe. Long lost
They
ago.
look at him. Said, "Let the patches in the command." And you can go, yes,
I
yes.
say, hey, Bones.
Uh-huh.
Say it.
He
He
goes,
goes, Roger, Master.
he's on the, he's listening to command. Yes. A1 to A3. Yes.
Is he playing chess?
And then he gets back to you and it says, "Command gives the okay. Roger."
Alright, now shoot the rest back into the ship. As me and Bones continue.
Anakin's like, "Wow, you got me all the way out here for this?"
I gotta hobble back.
You gotta keep the one leg strong.
Roll his back to
All
tank
right.
back into the...
So you're kind of semi being escorted.
Yep.
And you...
I don't fall, I leave.
You don't need troops. You've got droids following you.
You've got all the protection you ever need.
Mm-hmm.
I hear it's fun to ride in elevators with them.
Captain America style.
Yeah.
Before we get started,
Obi-Wan and Anakin liked it.
Yep.
anyways, so you are actually escorted to the Count's personal chambers.
Yep.
Neat.
Yeah.
I think he likes you.
Ooh. Speaking of...
So,
He wants to
the
team up.
droids are waiting outside. You and Bones are inside the room. And of course, he's at the very end of this large room. And he's at his desk. And he's got this nice window behind him.
To the window.
Do you just stay there, or do you continue walking after they leave?
Yeah, I continue walking in.
Continue walking.
Hard was to finish that song.
Corvus over here. He's listening on the comms.
Skymax just got on the ship and he's like, "To the window!"
To the wall! What did you learn here?
All your heads are gonna go.
I spent the last day singing to Trade Federation guys.
Leveling up my pop culture skill.
He was sharing his culture with them.
Yeah. I was doing a little dance.
And chants.
Making a little love.
That's it. Next game, you're playing a bard.
I need to.
You do.
You do need to.
That would explain
With
all
this
my
list of
accents.
That way you can actually make rolls that go with the songs.
You know what?
I'm going to inspire, so headstrong. Or I'm going to tell them I'm sorry.
Man.
Every time we level up, that's called a montage.
Montage!
Then what we'll do is we'll take all of his clips from it, and we'll just put together like the AMV videos.
Same song gets played over and over again.
Cause you gotta have a montage.
Oh gosh.
It's the rye or the Kaiser or the wheat or the rye.
Meanwhile,
Montage!
Kyra's like, can you guys get off the comms, please?
I am trying to be serious here, guys. How are y'all even broadcasting to me?
This is life or death, people.
Oh, we got the new super space comms worked out.
Well, you're
No, we got Mon comms. What are you talking about?
Crystal clear communications.
We're speaking to you through the Force.
I mean, I am Crystal.
Yes.
Do you still have telepathy?
You're the freaking beacon for the signals.
the reason we're able to contact you is because you are the beacon.
When your character dies, he becomes an
So what
antenna.
you're saying, I am the Force?
You will be very soon.
Oh, and he just solidifies in town. And then pigeons land on him. And then someday, 3,000 years from now, Anakin's walking through the town and he's like, that's a nice statue. I'm not a statue. Do you know how much I hate pigeons?
Probably back to the task at hand.
Yes.
Do you need us to walk away from the table for a moment?
Get off the comm. All right. Let me know if you hear from your broker, by the way.
Bro? Oh, you're not talking about this.
Alright, so you walk into the room. Yeah, you just continue walking. Yes.
Yep.
Alright. As you walk towards him, he's just calmly just sitting there. And he said, Lord Kyberious, it's a pleasure to meet you in person.
The pleasure is all yours.
Pissing off a saber master. That's smart.
Count Dooku disapproves.
I didn't know there was a status bar of love or hate here. Dang it.
However,
Dang it. Should have chosen a different conversation option. Can I reload?
dark side just increased.
I might just do that one of these games. Give you guys a dialogue wheel.
All options are just way to the same.
I'm gonna get that skill in the next game to where dialogue will. If I don't know what to say, roll it.
Alright.
What you choose on this?
Anyway. He says, please come sit. We have much to discuss.
I'll stand for now.
Probably could fit anyways.
I don't want to damage your delicates.
He says, I'm afraid the damage has already been done. But that is not why we're here today. He says, we are here because I invited you to talk about something important. Something I think you would like to know about. But before we get started, he hands you a holodisc.
Okay. I pull it with the force in my hand.
Alright.
Turn it on.
It's your
Turn it on.
Man, every time.
This isn't working.
Yeah.
You turn on the holodisc.
Yep.
And it's a picture of your commander.
Yep.
So,
My Vice Admiral Carxo.
it tells you, as you can see, this is a live feed. She's alive and well. Well for the most part. She's still alive.
Yeah. She failed to get away. That's her punishment.
And she's presently being transferred to your ship as an act of goodwill.
Continue.
Meanwhile, you're thinking, I'm not using my last Bacta.
Yeah, I can keep her.
While I'm here, you got any back to... I can purchase something from you.
Oh, that's the reason we use droids.
We have a repair shop.
Well, Anakin might need that.
Wait.
pretty soon.
You might need a leg.
Anakin needs a leg and Bones needs some upgrades.
Alright.
Anakin needs a
So he continues the conversation.
Yes, Anakin needs his.
Yes. He says, your achievements have not gone unnoticed. And I have some information I believe you would like to see.
Curiosity killed the Sith.
Go on.
So he hands you a data pad.
Okay. Again, same thing. I just
You just pull with a force.
yeah, full force.
Give you a data pad and kind of start reading through it as he kind of explains. He says, there is a great source of power on the edges of wild space. My units have located it and attempted to infiltrate. However, they've been unsuccessful. Partly because I believe I've been using droids.
Yes.
My second attempt, I sent bounty hunters. Promised them a good finder's fee. They never came back.
What else would you expect from scum?
I reviewed the data, and from what I can tell, it needs someone of certain expertise. I believe you could be that someone.
What makes you think I would do this for you? What is in it for me?
He shows you a diagram, and of course shows a galaxy, and it shows this planet in question.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, and it shows you power readings. And then he shows you the same power readings that came from Corvus. He says, I believe this used to be a temple.
That's it.
This contains knowledge that we could both benefit from if we could somehow access it.
Go on.
He says, I can provide you with the exact coordinates. You can go, and if you are successful, you can obtain the knowledge. And then, once you bring it back to me, we can solidify an alliance. I have ways of making that bounty disappear.
That's worth $3 million.
I am interested. I bet you it went up sky high since this last encounter. Pretty sure it skyrocketed from 3 million to like 9 mil instantly. It's now Yoda rank level.
Yeah. You got those
Anyways,
6 stars.
back in character.
What about the wolves?
I may need more than what I have. My underling needs a leg. And as you can see, he's a little outdated. Some upgrades before we go.
I wouldn't suggest bringing any droids. They don't seem to get even close to the coordinates before malfunction.
I still need this droid.
I can make arrangements for you.
And I guess we have a temporary deal.
We have an agreement.
An accord.
An arrangement.
We have an
Yes.
accord.
Very well then. I will send you the coordinates once you have entered the atmosphere.
But first, his leg is upwards.
Yes, yes.
What is time frame on that?
Within the hour, you'll be set to go.
Sounds good.
Well then, this concludes our business.
I have one further question for you.
Yes.
My apprentice, a while back on Genosis, took out, I assume, was one of yours, a very skilled duelist with a yellow lightsaber. I'm inquiring as the location of that blade.
Oh, you mean this one?
He says, I have no knowledge of such apprentice.
Well, he was skilled in your style of fighting. From my observations.
Your observation. He was dead when you were gone.
He watched the video recording, okay?
Yes. Well, I mean, Anakin went into detail on the story, like bragging. It's like, I took him out,
Yeah.
right?
But, yes. Says, I have no knowledge of such apprentice or skill set. It's most impressive. I would like to know more about this.
Yes. So did I. Sadly, there's no more to know.
So do you leave?
Yeah, I guess I leave.
Alright.
Not trusting him, I backward out until I'm at least a lightsaber
You
throw distance
walk?
away. And then turn about to
I got you.
finish walking out.
Alright. You get back to your ship, hour passes by,
Yep.
and you guys are prepped to leave. Oh, he even gave you more fuel too, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, he's refilled.
Isn't that nice of him to do that?
So what?
Nice
Did he
guy.
refill the back there?
Good guy, Count Dooku.
Did he refill the back to
Man,
5?
I wish Count Dooku could refuel me. I ain't got no money. I'm broke on a banking world.
I'm sure he can refill you with something.
Lead.
Ha, 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 ha. That's why I'm wearing one.
It's something long and pointy. What you keep putting in you.
Moving on. So as soon as you hit the atmosphere, you're given the coordinates.
Alright.
Would you like to know where it is?
Yes, I would.
Beskion.
Oh, best guy.
Okay.
That's G on it.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
10 years.
Wait, what was Beskia? Oh!
Yeah. It was.
Oh.
Man, it's been such a long time. I mean, it took me a second.
I definitely invaded Corvus. I'm going to where we first met.
What goes around comes back.
You want to come and assist and enjoy the bounty?
Have I picked up Skymax?
Yeah, you picked up Skymax by now.
Then, we're on our way.
Are we at Mandalore?
Swing by Mandalore on the way back.
I mean, we're on our way.
This day guy's not going anywhere.
I mean, they would
No,
have
really,
been. They would have been mostly on their way to Mandalore by the time they got my newest message.
I do have a question since we're going
Yes.
to Mandalore.
Yes.
Since I made a trade deal with the Trade Federation to start up my planet,
Yes.
I don't necessarily have the military expertise, or at least for my people don't. So I was wondering if when I went by Mandalore, I could maybe spend a little bit of time and see if they could help me out with that. You think they would? I mean, I know you.
We're kind of dropping off a body and going.
You guys sound like, oh wait, a bounty hunter.
Sounds like you need a little
It's a
bit
drop and
of-
go,
A
guys.
little bit less financial stress,
All right.
sir. For
So
that.
you guys are heading to Beskion as well?
I guess so.
I mean,
Yeah.
we were most of the way to Mandalore. Might as well swing out there first.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you hadn't left Mandalore yet. You just got picked him up from Trade
So
Federation.
we're at Cato something.
Keter Memoria.
Which one's closer? Mandalore or Beskion?
Beskion's probably closer. If you go straight.
Remember, it's
We've done this before.
it's the second star on the right, straight onto a morning.
Yeah.
Watch out for the black hole.
However, if we go that way,
Yeah. So you gotta take
I
care
hear we
of.
could get to Mandalore in less than 12 parsecs.
Actually, on your way, you can actually contact Mandalore because they've got records.
Yeah, that's smart. Let's
Right. That way you know the new residing
Yeah.
place of
yeah,
the inheritor.
Yes.
Can personally deliver.
I'll do that.
Meanwhile, dealing with Mandalore government, you need a picture ID. Come on now.
Oh wait, we still got his
I
head.
gotta confirm identity.
Wait, we got his head. We still got his head. Here you go.
Got his head, got his helmet, got his body. Just shove those back together
Yeah.
and Snapchat.
So, Beskion it is, eh?
Sure.
Alright.
Do I need to roll contact to figure out who to take him to?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ooh.
Yeah, that seems good.
Man, you know some people in Mandalore.
That's 8.
That's an 8. That's success.
Okay.
Major success. Succeeded with style.
Succeeded with double.
You call it in a favor.
Or would that be a Mandalore thing instead of contacts?
Probably
In which
Mandalore.
case it would be
11.
10.
10. Ah.
Uh,
Still. That's good.
Oh, I figured it out.
Yeah.
Hey
All right.
guys, I know who we got.
So, you guys arrive in the Beskion system.
Yep.
And it was just as you remember it.
Woo!
yeah.
Debris everywhere.
Is that guy still in that wall?
He's been there for 10 years.
It's a tourist attraction.
Tourist attraction, nice. Alright, so you guys arrived at, and with the exact coordinates, you know which piece of the planet to actually land on.
Alright. I mean, if not scanners.
I would rather see
Scanner
Beskion
Darkly?
in
What?
pieces than turned over to the Empire.
It's the first test site of Death Star that nobody knew about.
Yep.
All of a sudden, Anakin's like, wait, that gives me an idea.
Alright, so you guys are there. Oh yeah, Anakin's got a new leg.
Yep.
Hey, Anakin. New leg.
So let's say I can remove his severe now that he has a new leg.
Because he has to learn how to use it.
Ah, okay. Okay. So I'll just put new leg then.
Alright, so you guys are doing all this. As you're scanning though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, as you're scanning, you're picking up a strange signal
Okay.
coming from the coordinates.
Okay. Let's further inspect that, shall we?
Alright, go for it.
Okay.
Interference with your equipment, apparently.
Yeah.
So badly that you lost one of your die.
Yeah.
It's alright. There it is.
Oh, you fell down. Browns.
That
Thumbs fell over
seems
and
flavorful.
So as you guys get closer and closer to this, you notice your equipment starting to kind of fritz.
Yeah.
You look on your display and it's starting to kind of go out, staticky. You're trying to get on the comms to communicate to the next ship, and you're having a hard time.
It's a good thing I'm running Windows 95 and you're running Windows 2000 or something.
Yeah, it holds
To the
up.
windows.
To to the
I'm gonna reach out in the force and just see what I can sense. See
Go
if
for
I
it.
can pinpoint where this disturbance is coming from.
Luke isn't even alive yet. How do you know to do that?
Damn!
Again.
Dice just are not
This
liking me
place is
tonight.
shrouded in the dark side.
Now, this actually, it's hard to pinpoint because it feels like it's it's right next to you.
Yeah.
Then again, at the same time, it feels like it's further away from you. I mean, if you think about like a radar, it's like all these blips are popping up at one time.
Yeah.
Ding dong.
Aren't those blips UFOs?
No, I think
Because-
they're.
I have an idea,
Which one is the real Doctor Strange?
and it might be alien.
Spoiler.
No, it's Olympus.
So you're saying any end of information system.
All right, you guys continue flying forward.
Yeah,
All right,
What happened?
I do. I don't know about him.
you fly forward. Can continue to. All right. Michaela says, "I've got a bad feeling about this."
We just stay in visual range.
Yeah. We're following that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Michaela goes, "Do you want me to get a lock on it, sir?"
Float like a leaf.
All right, so you guys land. Okay. As you do, you notice this huge door. All right, it's kind of like embedded into the planet itself. It seems like whatever happened to the planet when it just was destroyed, this chunk preserved itself. When this door is still embedded in what appeared to be probably a mountain at one point.
It doesn't say the way is shut to all but the dead. The way is shut.
No, I'm pretty sure it says speak friend and enter.
And that's how we connected to Lord of the Rings.
Are we sure it's not the door?
We already went down that door, right? That's where you found Sith armor.
Yeah.
Hey, if it is the door to nothingness, I'm opening it.
All right. So you guys land, and it's this huge.
I had to remember the wording on the card.
And this door appears like it's like ancient looking. It doesn't look like anything like that you know of nowadays.
Yep.
Even with the Sith temples that you have found, do not match to this design.
I make my fingers like this before I press the button.
Oh, no.
That's the wrong universe,
I wave my hand at the door and it opens.
wrong galaxies.
Stargate
Alright.
went to a lot of.
What do you guys do next?
I wave my hand at the door with the force and it opens.
Do you go off the ship first?
No,
I do it from the ship first.
it could be a tarp. The door could be a tarp.
It's a tarp. It's a magic tarp.
Did Count Dooku tell you what the password was?
The droids never figured it out.
They couldn't get this close.
No. Nope.
Bounty hunters never left alive, apparently. Speaking of which, let's see, is there any armor right here?
What do you guys do?
Search the door for ways.
Do you get off the ship?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, because you're still on the ship. So I'm like, what do you do?
Is it
Oh,
like,
while I'm on the ship, I have a way to open the door.
oh no. Skymax agrees.
Go for it.
You know,
What do you think?
I agree. Let me step right back home first.
You fly away.
Go for it.
Because that's about to ricochet.
I'm gonna make sure I'm right behind you perfectly.
I've got redirect.
Are you firing?
I mean, this sounds like a good way to open a door that's probably unlocked.
Or we could
Go for it.
Try it with the force first. Let's try it.
He is trying with the force. This is the different
I'm
force.
using force.
The
That's
force.
8 to open it?
Wah, 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 wah.
Did you tell Michaela?
That's your railgun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it fires and it hits it. Okay, and as it hits it, like you can feel like the vibration of like the impact of it. But the entire like chunk of the planet you're on vibrates with it.
Yeah. I think this place is rooted strongly in the force.
Then it sends kind of those vibrations back.
This is about to be fun. Redirect?
So the vibrations overtake the ship, and then your railgun goes offline.
Nice.
Oh.
Redirect. redirect.
Poor Rogan.
Right.
Hey, don't use force. Pretty sure this is one of those where gentle touch opens.
And that's when Michaela tells you, I'm staying on the ship.
Yeah. Got a real bad feeling about this. And
I live for the bad
I
feelings.
tell the droid to go ahead and do what he can through the fritzes to
Yeah.
repair the key.
Gotcha.
While we go look into
You go off the ship?
Yeah, I get off the
Is it
ship.
a low gravity
Okay.
system?
Who all is going off the ship? Go
Me,
ahead.
Bones, Anakin,
Let's get you out here.
Admiral.
I'm going out.
I guess should the non-force
Here's
user
these in
go
case you
into
guys
the
need.
force?
Oh, there's one over there.
There we go, I'll take this one.
Should the non-force user go into the force place?
Oh, definitely.
Sure.
Oh, yes. This is definitely going to be a great idea. What could possibly go wrong?
I can't think of anything.
Alright.
Can I roll tactics to try and think of things?
Yep. I'm gonna have to borrow Michaela's figure temporarily.
Three Emerald.
Yep.
Skywalker's going too?
Hashtag not Michaela.
They're all going. Well, not all, but 16 of
The
them.
door is surrounded.
Leave 4 at the ship.
We've
Pilot.
surrounded the door.
Alright.
I'm gonna let you try to open it this time because
All right.
I used my door
So-
knocker.
You guys are at the door.
I knocked.
Uh,
And that didn't
What
work.
next?
I'm gonna try to open it with the force myself.
You have Bones with you too, right? It's Bones.
Yeah, that's what I said. Seven. Force is
All right.
very imbalanced with me.
Well, I guess you have a few force users.
You kind of you feel out the door. You can feel the door, and it's strong
Yeah.
force presence. Okay, and you can just kind of you sense it, and you feel it, and then you try to open it, and then it feels like something pushes back on you.
We should try to close the door and it'll
It's
open.
like you're opening a door, and then someone right behind you just shoves it closed,
We should try to close the door and see if it opens.
but in the force.
Yeah.
Because everything has an equal and opposite reaction.
Hey,
Does anybody have any lore language,
I
something
have
like that?
lore.
You
I
can,
got. No, I don't think I should. Though.
anybody want to roll?
I will.
Give bonuses,
Can
teamwork.
investigate?
I'll help you.
Can
You
I
have
just
more?
I
investigate?
have one in the war.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what are you doing?
Investigate.
Okay.
3.
You have found writing on the door.
I'm hoping
I got
you can.
5
Bones decode.
with the help. I got 5 on lore.
With the help. Anybody else have lore?
I
Can add to
helped
it?
him.
Nobody.
That was with his help.
Does Anakin have lore?
Anakin
Oh yeah,
had
he has in all other skills, isn't it like a +1?
Oh yeah, he does.
Oh, so he does have. He can give a 1 bonus.
6.
All right, so 6.
Do any of your people? Wait, no, they're not there. That's
I
right.
don't have my people.
All right.
But they
Well,
also-
with all that said, you recognize it. You know it's the language is ancient, but you can't pinpoint which language it is. So you start. It had this idea of to use the force to try to decipher it.
Is it similar to the language on the back of this Pringles can?
Yeah.
Because I can't read that either.
Make a force roll.
Force.
Corvus, anybody gonna help him in force?
Yeah, I'll help you.
Me and Anakin will help.
Alright, I got help from Skymax.
Just 2.
That's a -1.
I believe we call that
You left
hindrance.
Anakin on the ship?
Oh,
Oh god.
Oh man!
Right.
Well, it's a good thing you got that
Right.
Would Sins of the Past come in here?
Mm. So essentially, you did the same thing. You kind of felt in the force, and you're like,
I mean,
oh, I
it
have
was
an idea.
7 minus 4 plus 2. So 5.
Yeah. No. You're not. You're trying to figure it out, but you can't. It's just not working.
Yeah.
I don't understand. It's as if you can. You have it on the tip of your mind of what it's trying to tell you,
But
but
it's
you
clouded.
can't. Yeah, it's clouded. Anyone else like to try?
I can totally get in my ship and send it into.
I could try to help you.
Yeah, him and Anakin can help me. So I'll have a +2. Come on,
Here's a +2.
I can't see what this one is. Plus
Nothing.
2! Yay, so it's 4 plus 7, so
I'm
11?
basically like,
11.
Yeah.
There you go.
do you sense that? It's
11.
kind of cloudy, but it feels like it should be right there.
So you get it and it translates to you. It's kind of like the what is it, that movie?
Mellow. Speak friend and enter.
No. What's his name? Daggone it. It's that.
Something I can try
Is it?
to play.
It's that Greek mythology movie, anyways.
Hercules?
It's the modern
Percy
version.
Jackson?
Percy Jackson. There you
Oh.
go. You know how he's like dyslexic, but then
Yeah.
like all the letters just kind of form.
Yeah.
That's kind of like that. So you're filling in the forest and you see the glowing letters, and then they start actually turning and shaping into actual language you understand.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's what happens.
Must be a crystalline language.
You know, common.
Or you just
Or
hit
basic.
the what's it called? The Rosetta Stone. The Force is the Rosetta Stone
Yes.
of the galaxy.
Anyways, you are and you translate, and it says, "Those are who are worthy may enter."
Where
Well, they're obviously saying me first.
does seem that Skymax would
And
be the first one to
You
go.
feel like in the force, you feel kind of like the door unlocks.
Okay.
Like you hear that kind of click.
Do you read it out loud? Because I've learned that reading things out loud is good.
You guys are still holding on to that. You gotta admit that was good to me.
Wait,
to
is
do
that
that
one
one.
fake?
We wish.
I would take that.
All right.
Alright, go to push the door open in the force.
Nice.
With the force. And I tell Anakin to assist and look.
All right. Go for it.
I will also.
Lay hands on the brothers.
+2.
Same.
Gotcha. All right. And of course you do, and this time it pushes open and it doesn't push back on you.
Hey! That's better than what happened with the railgun.
All right. Now,
She said.
as the door opens, though, a wave of energy shoots out from it.
I absorb it.
So does Bones, because he shuts down.
Do I feel it?
And then the ships get hit with it too, and you see them power down.
Oh, the droid's not going to have the repairs done.
Michaela, well, she tries to get in the comms, but you see a light, kind of like Morse code, from the cockpit.
She's just powering her lightsaber up and off, on and off.
You, yeah. You recognize the code. She's basically telling you that, ship is dead. She's going to work on repairs.
Let's see.
I send Morse code back by firing myself.
I tell
Comms?
Anakin to grab Bones and go fix the ship and Bones, along with three of the troopers.
Hank's leg gives out. He's like dragging his leg.
You might as well just send them all.
Like, this is your punishment, boy.
The door
Get on
said
back
the
there.
worthy.
Go fix it. You're not worthy enough yet. Go
We
fix
should
it.
only have named PCs going in.
Who's, I need marching order.
I will follow Kyberious.
Me. How big is it as far as marching order would go? So I can envision like how it would look.
It's large double open doors.
Large double
So,
door.
10 feet across.
I'll be the
Okay.
Kyberious' left.
And then
And then we got
all of them behind there.
a giant tank behind us so that you can shoot over our shoulders.
Alright, so who's first?
It's just like that. Even.
Alright.
Because I'm equal to 10 troopers.
Yes.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure they can take
So who went first?
me.
You? Okay, cool.
I'm
You crossed the
technically
threshold.
leading the most.
See, guys? Everything's good. Who's next?
The rest.
I'm right behind him.
You're right behind him.
Yeah.
On the left. Unless it's
Okay.
narrow. In which case, how is
No.
Skymax coming?
Right.
And then who's the next after that?
Lex Rowe with the 10 troopers.
Her?
Yep.
Okay. She's unable to enter.
Oh, she's unable to enter. Oh.
Yes, as she tries to cross the threshold, it's as if she is like a shield.
She doesn't have any force abilities.
Oh, well, this is a good sign.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and.
Troopers, roll up.
Go protect the ship.
You get left behind, you stay behind. The troopers try next.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Boing, boing, boing. One trooper tries to shove through and gets shoved back.
Fine. I tell the other 10, go back and get Anakin. Forget it.
Luckily,
You go
we've got
fix the ship.
You go
Send
fix
him
the
back.
ship.
Luckily,
Alright.
we've got Skymax here.
Skymax is able to go through.
Ha
You might have some force in you yet.
Yes, I do. Right here.
Or you've just been absorbing all of the force.
I'm just contaminated with the force because of you guys. It's just confused.
I want to introduce y'all to
No,
the ship.
it's Anakin. He imprinted a little bit of his force in some of your pieces of you.
Oh.
So as he fixed your armor, you know, in those early years, he imprinted a little bit of the force in those pieces here and there.
Anakin walks through. No problem.
Alright.
So you have a new aspect, powerful with the force.
And of course, as he finishes walking through the threshold of the doors.
Is it dark? Is it
It is dark at
is
first.
it a red light? Is it a purple light? Is it a blue light?
But then you start seeing it just like little torches start lighting up.
Okay.
But they're not actually, it's not actually fire. It's blue energy, but it's not fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the camera on still? Because it feels like about to.
Alright.
We're getting there, but not yet.
Don't give
No,
away our secrets.
I was in character.
Can I try and fire? Well, can I see if my sonic cannon still works?
Sure.
Try
Like
and
just
shoot out
without-
one of the torches.
Just without firing it, is it possible?
Do a systems check.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, they're still working.
They're still working. Okay. I just check them just after thinking like, no, I wonder if he still worked. Okay, cool.
In the Old Republic, there's actually a healing animation where the bounty hunter does something similar to that, where they like, and the jetpack works, and
Yes.
try the flamethrower
So-
just to make sure.
It's kind of just a long passageway. As you guys are walking along it, I presume, right?
Yeah.
As you do, you see kind of writings on the wall, like pictures and everything.
Can I attempt
Oh,
to
no.
continue
The
trying
writing's
to
on the
read
wall.
them?
Yeah, I also attempt as well.
To do what?
Trying to read them.
Go ahead.
You take the
Decipher
left side, I take the
would be a
right
good
side.
one, or lore.
I'll help.
Anything.
Which one do you have higher?
Yeah, I've got mobile.
Anakin and I will take
I'll help
the right side of it.
That's neat.
This isn't your strongest suit, right?
6.
Yeah.
Is that with my
Well, 7 with lore. Or with
Nice.
his
Okay. From what you can depict, it's depicts basically a great battle millennia ago, and it's very interesting because you're like, man, I don't really recognize who this is. But then as the story unfolds, you start remembering some of the teachings, right, from your master,
Yeah.
the Great Hyperspace War,
Oh.
the start of the Order, and everything.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
Wait, like which order? Mandalorian order?
Go ahead and explain it, Corvus.
Yeah.
Oh, there's dialogue. It's like,
Dialogue wheel.
Dialogue wheel.
I would like to
Not now.
choose number 1.
Kyberious approves.
And moving on. Yeah. My character has lore.
You don't?
I remember some pieces, but not enough.
Well, go for it. Because your character remembers that much probably right now.
There was a war, and there were people that fought in it.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I remember which war.
This actually depicts the, actually when it was the Jedi, order before
Oh, the one
before
with
they
the
split.
the one with the Jedi that had the moon people?
Yes.
Yeah, oh man, I know.
That's exactly how you explain it to him.
I know exactly what
I'm
you're
reading
quoting
it
from
that way. That says that some of them went to the moon, and they were the dark side people. And some of them worshipped the sun, and they were the light side people. And then there was a great eclipse, and the dark side won for a second. And then the light came back, and you couldn't see the moon.
See the moon. I am the moon.
Meanwhile, Skymax is like, what?
That's pretty much how I remember that.
Wait,
We don't
that's
have
no
moons.
moon.
It's like, we don't have moons where I'm from.
And that's why the Emperor is currently building a moon base.
You basically see the history, by the way. Okay?
Yeah.
And here's what's really interesting, is as you're walking down this hallway, okay, you see at the very end, because it's known as lighting up as you go, you see a door at the very end, okay? And as you approach that door, you actually see this story play out.
Mm-hmm.
But shortly before the door, you actually start seeing your events. The invasion of Naboo, the after effects of it, the 10 years in between.
This place is being written with the Force.
And then it's blank as it reaches the door.
We're supposed to stop here.
See,
Because
this hallway
we're
has a
not
blank
allowed to
space.
fast
It's gonna
forward.
write our name.
They haven't developed DVDs yet.
No, it's written on there. This is intentionally left blank.
And we won. In graffiti.
Meanwhile,
I
Skymax is
use
like,
spray paint.
oh, I could do stick figures too, guys. Watch.
Yeah, I'm actually going to do that though. Try to write in
With your
stick
lightsaber?
figures.
I continue walking, but as I walk,
And we won.
I'm like, well, if it's gonna be written, let's throw some flare in there and just throw up some mighty force lightning. It's lighting my way.
Sorry. There you go. He haven't got there yet. There's of course, there's a door. Not a solid stone door.
What is it with stone doors and the force? Ooh,
Knock.
Okay.
Because I learned in the lore that if you knock, the door will be open to you.
Go for it. Yep, your lore is wrong.
I think I was reading a different story.
I think you're supposed to just push very hard, and I say, Anakin, go push open.
I know what happened when I pushed really hard.
So Anakin with a 7 on his force push to try to push it open.
Skymax is going to try a force push.
I think he's gonna try it just
Athletic?
push.
For dodging?
I'm dodging what's about to come back. I'm using Final Strike on the door.
Go for it.
No.
Hey, then you get to walk past the entire story all over again.
He's like, I don't want to see this show up on the wall.
I don't want to Final Strike myself.
Alright. Anakin, after a rough attempt, managed to actually open the door. And you can feel that he feels drained. You know, like more so than normal.
Good. Sit here.
I pat him on the back.
Sure, it's not a vacuum whenever we're not here.
He looks at you and he said he hasn't spoke to you very much after the events. Anyways, he alright. He speaks to you because he hasn't spoke to you in a while.
Yeah.
Okay. And he tells you that he says, Master, it feels as if this is draining me of the Force.
The door is?
The more I interact, the more it takes from me.
then maybe you'll finally learn the value of what you really have, not the value that you pursue.
And he doesn't respond to that. You know,
He's growing?
he has a leg now that's robotic.
Yeah.
But anyways,
He's a
you
hack.
guys open the door,
Uh-huh.
and you guys go through.
Yeah.
Next room.
Yes. Cool.
And switch.